Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. Vitali Klitz has came out and said that he believed he could knock Anthony Joshua out if they fought. Now, keep in mind, Vitali Klitz is the older brother of Vladimir Klitz. I think he is 44, 43. I think Vladimir is 41. But he believes he could come out of retirement and not only beat Anthony Joshua, he says knock him out. Now keep in mind, Vitali was, to me, I thought he was a little bit better than his brother as an overall fighter. He was a little bit tougher than his brother. He had a better chin than his brother. And that's very interesting. I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. You know, about people's and boxers' overall view on Anthony Joshua. But I find that funny that he thinks he could come out of retirement and beat Anthony Joshua. Now, would he be able to do it? I don't know about that. But as the saying goes, anything's possible. But let me ask y'all something. Would y'all be, I'm asking y'all opinion. I'm asking the subs opinion. Would y'all be okay with him coming out of retirement and fighting Anthony Joshua? How would that appear to, Anthony Joshua fan? How would that look as far as Anthony Joshua fighting a dude who hasn't fought in like shit, I can't even remember the last time he fought. It's been a while since he fought. But how would that appear to you guys? Because Anthony Joshua is supposed to be considered one of the best heavyweights in the world. But that wouldn't look good if he chose to fight a dude that's been retired for a few years versus fighting Deontay Wilder. Now, he has a fight coming up in a little bit. We are going to assume he's going to take care of business. But I'm seeing some stuff with Anthony Joshua fans that's starting to bother me just a little bit. You can't say, why does Anthony Joshua have to fight Deontay Wilder now and he only has 19 fights in? Okay. That's kind of weird. But then that proves my point about Vasily Lomachenko to a certain degree. You're saying this dude is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, but he only has 10 fights in and he already has a loss. But people keep bringing up his amateur record. But at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua has 19 fights in, all by knockout. And my thing is, at this point, he's a little bit past the growing stages. And keep in mind, Anthony Joshua has a belt. Now, if he hadn't fought for a championship, then, okay, that's fine. But he's a belt holder. So that puts him in a position where he has to at least try to consider fighting Deontay Wilder, another belt holder. Right? So I'm just calling it how I see it. But anyway, getting back to Vitali, I don't think that's wise for him to come out of retirement and try to immediately go to Anthony Joshua because, hey, that wouldn't be fair. I mean, if you're going to come out of retirement, you got to earn your shot. It's like, it's sort of like he trying to pull a new age George Foreman. Because keep in mind, I know you guys have seen my videos where I called the bullshit on how George Foreman came out of retirement, knocked out a few bums, and miraculously got a title shot against Michael Moore. But we already know the story behind that. But that's the point that I'm trying to make. But anyway, man, I find that I find that funny that the other Klitschko brother says that he may come out of retirement to fight Anthony Joshua because also he said he didn't like the idea how Anthony Joshua knocked out his brother. Now keep in mind, he did that with Corey Sanders. Corey Sanders knocked out Vladimir Klitschko and Vitali fought him and he knocked him out. So I don't know, does he have that, still had that he got to protect his little brother syndrome inside of him still, you know. But it appears that way. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.